Oh.
Hope you guys enjoyed that. We definitely harmed bananas in the making of this video.
I don't like bananas, and this is America. We can do what we want.
This is America.
So, this is America. So, Connor and Aaron with guns and stuff. What we're going to test out in this video, it's not going to be a very scientific test. I've got my Colt Python here, chambered in .357 Magnum. What we're going to do is I found a picture online, and Aaron has been looking this up a little bit more than I have, but I found a picture online. There's a Zippo in a guy's pocket, and incidentally, his .357 Magnum went off accidentally and saved his life. Pretty much what we're going to test is we're going to test that. We're going to shoot a few Zippos straight on, a few Zippos at an angle, because what I think is he might have been drawing his gun out and putting it back in. If the Zippo was here,
and probably
it would have been at an angle.
Yeah.
What do you think is going to happen personally?
Honestly, I don't know. If you look online, there's so many stories and myths about Zippos stopping bullets from the Vietnam War, World War II, all of it.
Up to now.
Up to currently, like stuff's still happening. Like a guy had a Zippo in his pocket and he saved him from a burglar. There's so much stuff that I believe the Zippo will stop a bullet. I do. Okay. Now, I do think having it straight on or at an angle is definitely going to be a factor. Difference. And I also think that the gun that the bullet's being shot out of.
That's true.
And the caliber. So
because this guy, in our instance, we'll show you a picture of the letter. He doesn't say what kind of revolver it is, what kind of ammo he was shooting.
All he says is .357 mag.
Yep. It could have been a short snub nose. It could have been a full-size duty revolver, you know, back in the 60s, 70s, 80s, something like that.
And what we know from working at a shooting range, just the average gun owner doesn't really
They say 357 Magnum is like the model. Like you ask him, say, hey, what are you shooting? Hey, my 357 Magnum.
Okay,
well,
what is it?
It looks like you're shooting 38s. Like, what is it? A SP-101 Ruger? Is it a Smith & Wesson 686? Is it a Colt King Cobra?
It's definitely not a Colt King Cobra. But
yeah. Well, yeah. Well, you know what we're saying. So, yeah, we're just gonna kind of test it out. We're gonna go at a few different angles. I personally think, without any of the information Aaron's told me, I don't really know. I think straight on a .357 Magnum is going to rip right through a Zippo, personally. At an angle, I think it's going to change it up quite drastically. But enough talking. Let's get to shooting. We're going to do some slow motion stuff for you guys. Hopefully you enjoy it. And Colt Python out with some Zippos today. Let's do it.
Hey.
All right, guys. So the Colt Python, this has a 6-inch barrel, muzzle velocity. I'm not really too sure off the top of my head. But we're going to be shooting 110 grain jacketed hollow point .357 Magnum, and this is Winchester. I've got a round in my revolver here. We're going to shoot the first Zippo, and we're going to see if this stops, if the Zippo stops the bullet. All right, I want to back up a little bit. We're pretty close. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Aim center mass. So the Zippo flew away. No way.
Did it stop it?
Right through.
Oh.
All right, guys, so the Zippo flew off. As you can see, the tape didn't do much, but that .357 Magnum went right through.
That is such a bummer.
No problem. But think about it like this, though. We're shooting it straight on. Now what we're going to do next is the same load, but we're going to put it at an intense angle, because if you think about it, and I'm clear here, there's nothing in my revolver. If it's in your pocket, you're putting your gun in your holster or drawing it out, look at this angle. You're not shooting the Zippo straight on. So what we're going to do next is we're going to bend the cardboard, try it again at an angle, but this Zippo absolutely destroyed as I thought it would be.
All right, guys. Colt Python, .357 mag, hollow point, shot the Zippo straight on, and it went straight through. Some would even say like butter. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put the Zippo at an angle. We got a couple practice shots here, so we're going to hit the right spot, hopefully. I'm shooting, so we'll see. But let's do it. We're thinking that with the Zippo at an angle, that would be like it's in your pocket, and the guy would have shot it at an angle. So we'll see if it stops.
Hold at the top. You're good. Take your time.
All right, let's find it. All right, so before this test started, I was 100% like, yes, this could have happened and a Zippo could stop a bullet. Now I'm not so sure. So this is straight on. We've already showed you this. Straight on, .357 hollow point, right through. Now this is at an angle as if it were in his pocket. And this is kind of what happened, and we pieced it back together a little bit. So what we're guessing happened is I hit it dead center right here in the bottom. It went up through the center piece and hit somewhere right here, with this bulge, how it is in that spot, we're assuming it hit off of this and ricocheted straight out. So you have a straight in and pretty dang close to straight out with the whole center being ripped up. So with the Zippo looking like this at an angle,
with a 357
with the
Magnum.
357 hollow point, I mean, that's pretty hard to believe. So what we're both starting to think is that maybe is what we said before. He had a 38 special in here and not a 357. So now we're gonna put it in an angle and shoot it with a 38 and see if it does a little less devastation than this, because this is pretty bad.
All right, guys, so you saw the devastation of the angled 357 shot. I don't think there's any way it could have saved your life. You might not have died if it shot you in the leg. I don't know. I don't know too much about getting shot, but definitely you'd still get messed up. So what we're gonna do is we have a regular 38 special. This is a Federal. We're gonna shoot a 38 at this Zippo at an angle. So we're gonna see what happens here. We're thinking it's gonna be a little bit less devastating than a 357 Magnum for obvious reasons. Less gunpowder, lighter bullet, stuff like that. Let's do it. You good? Oh, that went all the way up there. We're gonna have to go search for that Zippo. It flew all the way up there. All right, guys, so as you can see, that last shot didn't really work. The Zippo flew off, and obviously we have some vegetation back there. Somewhere back there, we cannot find it. We looked for about 10 minutes. Can't find it, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it, our Zippo is in a pocket, and it's right in here. We traced it so we don't miss. So hopefully it's not gonna fly out. If it flies out, hopefully not that far. So let's do it again. We're gonna take a shot here. Because I can't see it with my eyes, so it's tricking me. Now this is a 38 special, so what we're testing is a 38 special at an angle. It's gone. Oh, check that out. Look at this. Skirt. Oh yeah, that's it. That's destroyed. All right, guys, so this is the Zippo that we just shot through the shirt. Now, we did have an extra layer, a couple extra layers of cotton. I don't really think that's gonna make that big of a difference. But what you guys can see here is the bullet went in here, but there's no exit. The bullet is still in the Zippo, so it did not go through. It hit the hinges here. It popped the hinges off. I'm gonna try to dig this out with my knife, but it's kind of hard because it's really dug in there. But this was at an angle with the 38 special. The bullet did not make it through. So we're gonna do a little quick conclusion here. Take whatever you want from this, but me and Aaron are gonna talk about it. So we're finishing up the tests. Aaron, what are you thinking, man? What?
I just wanna say I am so happy. I've been saying for weeks that a Zippo could save your life. I've been saying it, everything I read online. I was like, there's too many stories for it to have not actually happened. And you know what? I think this Zippo says it all.
We're gonna try to dig it out. Now remember, that's a 38 special.
So the guy definitely was wrong in the letter that we showed you in our video.
He was probably shooting 350 or 38 special. Again, we don't know anything about who the man is or who the woman is, anything about it. This is just kind of an impromptu test, but
it's not a big deal. Like when we're at the shooting range, that's what people say all of the time.
Exactly.
Always.
They're
always
shooting their 357. But
yeah.
So this is the 357 Magnum flush here. Obviously, it went straight through. This is the 357 Magnum. It's kind of hard to show you guys. This was at an angle. It went right through that.
I would say you would die from, hopefully not, but probably.
If you got, the Zippo's not stopping a 357 Magnum. And that's another thing to think about. Say you're shooting a rifle caliber, like a 308, for example. No, you're done.
Oh, no.
380, I would say it could stop it. Maybe a 9 could stop it. We can do tests like that in the future. But we were just going off this letter, so probably not going to stop a projectile with many more foot-pounds of energy than a 38.
However, it did stop a bullet.
It did stop it.
It did stop one.
Which is pretty awesome. I'm going to try to dig that out for you guys. But anything we're missing? I don't know, man.
I don't know. Other than carrying Zippos all over your body?
Yep.
You might as well buy body armor, because
Yep.
Zippos are kind of pricey.
Yeah, so is body armor.
True.
All right, guys, I don't think we missed anything. Thank you guys for watching. We hope you like stuff like this. This was our probably most expensive video. Not because of ammo, though. We've had more expensive videos because of ammo.
Hopefully, we're going to send Zippo an email.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Sorry, I dropped my Zippo. Can I get a warranty?
I dropped it, but it saved my life. So.
Yep. All right, guys. Connor and Aaron with guns and stuff. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video.
This makes me so excited.